So I rented a movie and I put it on DVD player, and before the movie starts, it says, this film has been modified to fit your television.
Did you bring what I asked?
See, your stash is safe for now.
Can you imagine
Want
if
to
it
put that
wasn't?
gun down?
All
It's
you
not a
see
gun,
is like
Senor
a
Rodriguez.
knuckle.
It's a relic. A figure of Otorongo. Mid-16th century.
So, were you going to hit me with that?
Hit you? I was gonna run away with it.
The message for
To protect
everyone
it.
Big wireless way too much.
It's very precious.
See, the Blackhand were very interested in your collection.
Yes, well,
wireless for just $15 a month.
the truth
Of course,
is a very powerful weapon.
No judgments, but that's weird.
Oscar Espinosa fears that I will use it against him.
Anyway, give it a
You
try.
really think what you find in Otorongo's tomb can help you take down Espinosa?
$45 for 3-month plan.
Take down?
To $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only. Then
Perhaps
full price
not.
plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Discredit.
The doctor's office that accidentally mixed up your files
Most definitely.
has your social security number. The power
And this
company that
is
mistakenly
Otorongo's
got your
tomb.
service has your payment
Oh,
info.
hardly.
And the hotel that lost
No,
your
this is merely the tomb of his servant,
reservation
Sumac.
coordinator.
I've been unable to proceed further without my retract motor. Did you bring it?
LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every second.
I see.
If your identity is stolen,
Bueno.
we'll fix it. Guaranteed or your money back.
Let's begin.
Up to 40% your first year at lifelock.com/Spotify. Terms apply.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, you know to check you have your phone first, before the cab pulls away.
Hey, thanks, man. Oh, no, wait, my phone! Come back! It's my boarding pass, credit cards, phone numbers, my life! Come back!
Checking first is smart. So check Allstate
That
first
object
for a
is
quote
why
that
we
could
need
save
the
you
retract
hundreds.
motor, Rico.
You're in good hands with
I believe
Allstate.
it is connected to underground machinery.
Savings vary. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
That sounded like something.
I see it. A giant head. Rico, follow it.
I can tell what kind of day this is going to be.
Having inadvertently studied birds for the better part of an afternoon. Now I'm Googling binoculars. Planning a family bird watching trip. I was trying to book a flight to Cleveland. Thanks a lot, Google. What am I supposed to do with all this bird knowledge? Did you know there's a classification of birds called nearly flightless birds?
That Uma is an ancient sculpture of an honored person. This one may be Sumac's visage.
Nearly flightless birds. Think about it. These are birds that almost can't fly. Right? Like they can fly, but just barely. They can fly around all day
Avi,
long, but the whole time
big guy and I are at the floor of the cave.
What do you see?
There's a mechanism in the ground. Looks about the same size as the head.
It's a giant lock, Rico. The Uma is the key. Can you use the retract to get the Uma to the mechanism?
Why not?
Nearly flightless birds. Who's making that stuff?
Something happened. A door opened up.
It must be the vault, where Sumac sleeps eternal.
So that's what we
Rico,
got. Nearly
please.
flightless
There's a
birds.
human
What are the
skull
other
with a
ones?
candle
Completely
inside.
Flightless birds.
Light it.
They're just sitting on the beach.
And be
like,
ready
this
for
is bullshit.
There's text on the wall.
Why are
I'm
we
buried.
eating birds?
Only 5 beds remain. That
All
mean
we do
anything
is
to you?
waddle around and bitch about how he can't fly. This sucks.
It sounds like a single line from a longer text. There must be more.
I don't want to be a
If it's
bird
gonna
I
screw
can't
over
fly.
Espinosa, count me in.
Completely flightless, nearly
Bueno.
flightless.
Others close to Otorongo
Nearly
will likely have the other
flightful has
lines.
Gotta be the next one up.
The tombs of his family, his
I think that's
advisors.
probably the worst one of all.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Right? These are birds that almost can fly. Right? They cannot fly. But they're close. And they don't know that they will never succeed. So they'll spend their whole lives just running and jumping. This is gonna be the one! Woo! Son of a bitch! Why must we be nearly flightful? I'd rather be completely flightless. It's the same thing. Without the false hope.
Oye, Rico,
Right, then, of
any
course, there's
news on that
completely
agency
flightful
distress
birds all the
signal
way
you
to the
picked
top.
up?
Just a bunch of elitist
not yet.
bird assholes. Think they're better than everyone else. Flying around with attitude like, looking down at all the other birds like, almost nearly flightful. Almost, buddy. Why don't you carry that for me? I always wonder if other animals are jealous of birds. Not because birds can fly, but because we build houses for them. You know what I mean? Like a squirrel must look at a birdhouse and just be thinking, you have got to be kidding me. Really, humans? Really? They can already fly. They have a huge advantage over everyone else in the animal kingdom. And yet you are going to provide them with free housing. Thanks a lot. I'm a squirrel. I have all these nuts. Nowhere to keep. You're going to build a 20-room hotel on a stick for the goddamn birds. Where do you think my nuts are going to be in the morning? Well, there's a question every man should ask himself. Before he leaves the house at night, give yourself a long, hard look in the mirror. What do you think my nuts are going to be in the morning? Well, if all goes well, they'll be right where they are now. And a little bit lighter. Like, finally, a sex joke. All these birds. You guys have learned enough about birds. I'm tired of being lectured about nature.
When I play the South, they say y'all in the South. They take out the O and the U. So when I'm in the South, I try to talk like that so people understand me. Hello, can I have a bowl of chicken noodle? Come on, I'm in the South, you understand? I mean, I'm in the center, and I want some spud. I stub my toe. I need to lay down on the kitchen. I need to get the thoughts of the center. I saw a commercial for an above-ground pool. It was 30 seconds long. You know why? Because that's the maximum amount of time you can
Moje, get out of here.
having fun in an above-ground pool.
You shouldn't be
If it
here.
was
Get
31
lost.
seconds, the actors would have said, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? The water's only up to here. What should I do? Throw the ball back to Jimmy?
Moje, get out of here.
And look at his feet. I can't even draw my kneecap. I like to go there when there's a guy in there already. Then I go and I turn the whirlpool heat up. Then I come by and I add some carrots. I mean, sit there. As an adult, I'm not supposed to go down slides. So if I end up at the top of a slide, I have to act like I got there accidentally. How'd I get up here, goddammit? I guess I had to slide down.
Off we go. Acknowledge. Maintain
That's what you say when you're having fun. You refer to yourself as other people. I'd like to see a forklift demonstrate a force. It's so damn mineral. You're using that machine to its exact purpose. That machine has been misunderstood for years. I don't know how to fix a car. My car breaks down and the gas tank does not say E. Because the gas tank says
lost contact with enemy. Regroup.
Corolla. Visit buyatoyota.com for deals and more. Toyota. Let's go places.
Have you ever spotted McDonald's hot, crispy fries right as they're being scooped into the carton? And time just stands still. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Please put your hands together for Mr. Mike Birbiglia, everybody.
Birbiglia. Everyone gets it wrong when telemarketers call. They'll be like, "Good afternoon, may I speak with Mr.?" Oh man, you're bigaboo. So I just have to spell it on the phone like it's B as in boy, I-R-B again, I-G-L-I-A. I wish my last name were just boy. I'd be like, it's B as in boy, and then the rest of the word boy. I'm Italian. My family's not real Italian. We're like Olive Garden Italian. Sometimes people come up to me, they'll be like, in Italy it's pronounced Birbiglia. I'm like, in America, you're annoying. It's a hard name to have growing up. The kids would call me names like Birbigglebug and Bibliography and Faggot. I was an altar boy when I was a kid, and the answer is no, I wasn't. And I think it's because they knew I was a talker. And also, I was so bad at it, I think they thought, well, if he's just bad at lighting candles. Very ambitious as a child. I wanted to be a comedian or a rapper or the owner of a pizza restaurant where third graders could hang out. Those are my goals, and it surprises people that I want to be a comedian because I'm just very awkward in my life. I have a habit of making awkward situations even more awkward. Like I was moving a new bed into my apartment recently.
what happened to me. It wasn't on purpose. I was like, I put an kid back. And what happened was I was throwing him up in the air and I was catching him. You know, you throw babies up in the air and you catch them because they love it. And I just say babies because that's the only people I've witnessed enjoy it. I'm 27, I'm $1.80. I'd probably like it myself. If we got some good air, heck yeah. So I'm throwing this baby up in the air and catching him. He's loving it. It's the best day of his life. He's been there in the end. He's having the time of his life. And I walked from the kitchen to the hallway. I went from a 14-foot ceiling to a 7-foot ceiling. Good recover. But I threw him at a 14-foot rate of speed. Never heard what it sounds like when a baby hits the ceiling. You're the better person than I am. It's a dull Starship reporting in. Approaching point of contact. I don't know what happened. I don't know what long-term effects. He's probably 2 inches shorter, can't see red, or taste pepperoni, or something. No, what's this colorless disc? He started crying and I was upset. I was upset because I heard him and I like him. Listen, baby, that's on me. Sorry. I'm not going down for this, baby. I mean, we can't take it back. It's happened. And it's up to you to live with it. Grow from this. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have said what happened if he'd actually stuck in the ceiling, just dangling there with his baby head jammed in between sheetrock and insulation. I'd have been like, he can jump. He can jump. He's like a baby Jordan. Not Harold Miner, but like a baby version of Michael Jordan. We need heavier baby shoes is what we need.
At LinkedIn, we know hiring is a big deal for your small business. Sometimes it can feel a little overwhelming. LinkedIn uses data that you can't find anywhere else to give you the best candidates. All so you can feel confident you're hiring the best person for the job. And even a little hiring bliss. See why 86% of small businesses who post a job on LinkedIn get a qualified candidate within a day. Post a job for free at linkedin.com/qualified. LinkedIn, your next great hire is here.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
Coming up next on Metro's Nada Yada Island podcast.
I didn't come here to make friends. I came for a good deal. And I got one. At Metro, I kept my phone and got one line with all the data I need for just $25 a month.
Amazing deal on the nation's largest 5G network. Only at Metro. Tap the banner to find a store.
With auto-pay, first month is $30. Bring your number and ID. Offer not available if with T-Mobile or with Metro in the past 180 days.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, you know to check you have your phone first, before the cab pulls away.
Hey, thanks, man. Oh, no, wait, my phone! Come back! It's my boarding pass, credit cards, phone numbers, my life! Come back!
Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
There. I watched a porn recently. Punch in. Well, because I am a man. The agency's trying to kill us. Porn. If you are a man, here's because
I know who the agent in charge is.
They tried to do research
our old friend
a few years
Miller.
ago to find out what happens to men who don't watch porn. They could not find those men.
The USS Statesman.
There was
Miller's
no control.
command ship.
There was only
Go
a
get him,
group
amigo.
with no control. That's all they had. The pornograph that I was watching had in it.
Why you consider my adversary? Smoke from the haters, that's all imaginary. I guarantee I won't have to give in the crown I carry. So bow your heads when you're in the presence of legendary.
Interviewing her, the porner, I guess, or the pornisman. I don't know what you call him. The pornopologist, perhaps. The pornopologist sounds like a guy who said he's naked terrorist, which is most birds, actually. Most birds are naked terrorists. Everyone but Donald Duck, pretty much. A lot of comedians sometimes wonder, like, why does Donald Duck have a hat and a shirt but no pants? Well, most of us don't have pants. What is a hat and a shirt? That's just pretty good. No pants is all the haters, that's all imaginary. Said the porner to the porny. Where do you live and said
where it
Indiana.
came
He
from.
said Indiana.
Investigating a disturbance.
No
And I
one
believe we were on
knows
the same page.
why
Yeah,
it's
it's
here.
not upside down because Indiana is not the South, unless this guy's in Canada. But he didn't say a nice Southern girl, eh? Beer, hockey, moose. He didn't do anything of the sort. He said a nice Southern girl, and she said, yeah. So who's the dumber one? I don't know.
Where is it?
Her for not knowing where she lives, him for not knowing geography. I don't blame the guy. He's doing a lot. He's like, I think he's holding the camera, he's the videographer, he's the actor, the journalist, the reporter. He's a Renaissance man. A jack-off all trades, if you will. And you needn't. But if you do, give me How about that one? Or a favorite word that I came up with is monsturbation. That means when you jerk off independently, when you're done,
as though they are certain that I am wandering around wondering who the heck I am.
Well, the agency's
They're
trying
like,
to kill
"There
us.
Better
I
get
know
over
who
there
the
and
agent
tell
in
him
charge
right
is.
away.
Our old friend Miller.
Get up nice and close. Make it loud and clear.
The USS
Sure he hears you.
Miller's command
This man's
ship.
time.
Go get him, amigo.
They run right up and go, "You're the guys, guy!" I am like,
Why you considered an adversary? Smoke from the haters, that's all imaginary. I guarantee I won't have to end in the crown I carry. So bow your heads when you're in the presence of legendary.
I can taste your
I'll
gum.
be damned.
Took the gum right out of my mouth.
No one knows where it came from.
Investigating a disturbance.
No one knows why it's here.
Guess that's what happens when you show people that you don't know all day long and say the exact same thing over and over and over. I'm not complaining. It's just an interesting thing. People say the same stuff. I get this one wrong. Oh my God! You're a lot bigger.
Where is it?
Right? Unless you have a 9-foot TV at your house, probably going to be a little bit larger here in reality. Isn't everything a little bit larger here in reality? These buildings must be freaking you out right now. Look at them. No, your heads are only like this big, right? Here in reality, you can go inside them.
The agency's trying to kill us.
To make sense of all that feedback. That's where SurveyMonkey comes in.
My role is to bring the voice of the customer to the organization, and SurveyMonkey makes that possible.
Get started today at surveymonkey.com/results.
Imagine a finely tuned instrument with valves and pipes, pitch and tempo. Oh, and an available naturally aspirated V8. Because whether it's the precision-tuned IS-350F Sport or the head and corner turning IS-500, they're all driven by the same thing, the passion for performance. The Lexus IS, all in on the sports sedan. Click the banner to discover more. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Round of applause. Anyone go to Catholic school as a kid? A few people? Oh, there's some people, yeah. You can always tell the people who went to Catholic school as kids because they're atheists. Because they really beat it out of you. You know, you go in with a good attitude and then you're just like, oh man, I wanted to believe. And it's not just the molestations. Don't get me wrong. If it were just one vice, I think we could give them a pass. For me, it was these fundraisers they'd have us do every year. They would, and I'm not exaggerating, they would hand us a cardboard suitcase full of trinkets to sell door to door to strangers. And if we sold enough of them, they would give us a pair of aviator sunglasses. Because that is what third graders need. Sexy eyewear. So the Catholic Church was like my knickknacks pimp, you know, like I would just like carry this suitcase that was like the size of my body up to a stranger's house, and I would be like, "Hello, I'm from St. Mary's School. Perhaps you would like to buy a Daffy Duck pencil sharpener or a polar bear pot holder." And then people would be like, "We're eating dinner right now," and I would be like, "It'll just be a minute," and I would just walk into their home. I didn't know any better. You know, I'd just open up shop and be like, "Perhaps you'd like a desk set organizer or popcorn for a year." And they'd be like, "Please leave our home." And then I just start stuffing this stuff back in, but it never fit in the way it had originally been placed in. And I'm kind of like scissor holding the whole thing together and sidestepping out, like, "I'm so sorry. I'll be out of your way in just 1 minute." And that is why I am angry at the Catholic Church. Because I didn't get my sunglasses. And I am gonna go back to the Vatican this year, and I am gonna ask for my damn sunglasses, and they are gonna be confused. I went to a Catholic college as well. They wouldn't sell condoms on campus, which was to teach us a lesson to save up for the abortion, because that can be a pricey fix. I mean, come on. Hey, I'm a jokester. Hey, no, obviously I'm kidding about that, but it just seems crazy. You put a bunch of 19-year-olds in a dorm together, they're not gonna be like, "Well, I guess since we don't have condoms, we'll just play Pictionary." Does anybody have any pogs? I like those pogs. No, they're gonna have sex with each other, because that's what college is for. It's where dorks go to have sex with other dorks. It's like a dork mating service. That's where your children are right now.
Ooh, I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta go and see a movie. I'm not gonna see that Hunchback of Notre freak. I got an eye here, I got an eye here, I got a lump in my back. He's a cartoon character with soil in his pants and sing about it. I soiled in my pants. Saw Pocahontas, boy, what a waste of time that was. So, I mean, the animation's good, then she starts singing those 4-minute songs, you know. Have you ever seen a wolf cry? Oh, good Lord, I'm gonna take a dump. Musicals don't really happen in real life, that's why I don't like them too much, you know. You know, like you're really hanging out with your friends and music comes out of nowhere and your friends start dancing. Let's go! That would suck. You hanging out with your buddies. Hey, can I come to the party, man? Can I? Hey, man, Bob, you can't come, man. You got Drunk at Freddy's out this week, man. You're a street rat. Street rat, riff-raff. I don't buy that. If only they look closer, would they see a poor boy? No, siree. Hey, shut up. You shut up! Come on, Abu. Your friends, hey, Pablo, what'd you do last summer? Oh, you know, I met a girl named Sandy. What? Yeah. Come on, all right, all right. All your friends go, oh no. Oh, well, what? Woo-hoo! Oh, yeah! Did you know they're actually coming out with another Friday the 13th movie? Can you believe that? Man, what a pain. They wanted me to you audition for it. Yeah, can I get killed, please? Those kids are so easy to kill, you can strangle them with a cordless phone. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, you see how they just run right into danger, these idiots? They walk right into death. They're looking for death. You know, hello, is anybody in here?
Hello? Come on, you guys, this ain't funny. Billy? I want to get naked and take a shower, guys. What's going on? Someone's behind that door. I better check it out. See, it is. Could be my friends. That's just beer.
I heard this story about my uncle. He stole a porta potty from the side of the interstate a couple of years ago. That's exciting. My friend didn't even believe me. He goes, "There's no way that he stole that. You have to empty those things out." You're an idiot if you think a porta potty thief thinks things through. This isn't Ocean's 11. He didn't. There's no blueprints involved. He just saw it and he goes, "That'll fit in my truck." And someone goes, "Hell yeah, it will." And then it did. And then it did fit in his truck. I gotta bring people into this family. I gotta meet new people, introduce them to my family that steals porta potties, and I throw babies into ceilings. It's crazy. I was engaged at one point. I was gonna get married. I was engaged. She gave me the ring back, that's one of the options. You know, I was really excited about being engaged. Now I'm not engaged. Still really excited about that also now. But at the time, I was bummed. I got the ring back. I told my friend, I was like, "She gave me the ring back, man. It's over." And he goes, "Well, you got the ring. That's good, right?" Yeah, that's not what I was going for. I wasn't trying to demonstrate my awesome return policy. What are you thinking? Do you know how this works? I took it hard. I cried. I'm not afraid to admit it. People make fun of you when you cry. "Oh, did you cry like a baby?" No, I didn't, actually. Babies don't have the lung capacity. I cried like a grown man. Or a small ape, maybe. I cried hard. It's weird when a man cries. You got to admit that. You can't just walk around crying. When a man cries, that's terrifying. When a woman cries, no offense, we're used to it. We'll just step over you in the street and go about our business, unless we think we can have sex with you. Then we'll apply a light tap to your lower back. It'll be all right, baby girl. When a man cries, I had a stranger come up to me and tell me everything was going to be all right one day. He's like, "Everything's going to be all right." He didn't know that everything was going to be all right. He was just going, "Hey, when you start shooting people, you're not going to shoot me, are you? Isn't that what men do when they cry?" I cried in the shower. That's confusing. Shower pumps water onto your face. Tears are made of water. Halfway into it, you're like, "Am I even doing this right now? I mean, is this like a dry hump cry or something? Am I practicing to cry later?" This is the worst part. We were engaged. We were together for a long time. 3 weeks after our engagement, she got engaged to someone else. That was what I said. Oh, no, boo. Every time I tell people, I would tell people, and I would be like, "Yeah, she's engaged." And they would be like, "She's probably cheating on you. Did you think of that?" Yeah, I did. A lot. A bunch. But I told you 7 seconds ago, you feel like you cracked the case? You feel like you've taken all the clues and analyzed, and you've got it. You've done it? You did it on your own right there? How'd you come to that conclusion? You know how I came to the conclusion was I checked her email, and I found out for sure. I don't wait. I check. I had her email password, so I checked it. I know you're supposed to. I felt bad. Whatever. Here's the difference. I told my friend who's never been in a relationship or been broken up with that I checked her email, and he was like, "That's disrespectful, man. That's crazy. Why would you do that?" And then I told my friend who has been through a breakup, and he goes, "How'd you get that email password? Did you just like a program or something?" That's when I realized when you go through a breakup, you should tell everybody what you do, because eventually someone's gonna out crazy you, and you'll feel better about yourself. You'll be like, "I checked her email for a month." They'll be like, "I lived in her basement for 6 weeks." And then someone else will be like, "I kept her in my basement."
We see you getting after your fitness goals. But what about those money goals? You can count on Credit Karma for a clear view of your finances and your progress, helping you see results so you can keep checking off those financial personal bests and find your way to money. Progress never felt so good. Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on. Download the app today.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
Coming up next on Metro's Nada Yada Island podcast.
I didn't come here to make friends. I came for a good deal. And I got one. At Metro, I kept my phone and got one line with all the data I need for just $25 a month.
Amazing deal on the nation's largest 5G network. Only at Metro. Tap the banner to find a store.
With auto-pay, first month is $30. Bring your number and ID. Offer not available if with T-Mobile or with Metro in the past 180 days.
Canva presents the killer of productivity. It was an ordinary workday until...
Oh no, this meeting could have been an email.
Run. Canva had a creative solve.
Get email. I'll just put the info the team needs in a Canva doc, and I'll make it visual with images, charts, and graphics.
Bring productivity killers to justice with creativity. Love your work at canva.com.
I want to tell one story about meeting girls on the road, because that's, you know, you're on the road so much, that's basically where you end up meeting people. And just a disclaimer before I start this. There's gonna be times during this joke where some of you think you're mad at me. All right? But you're not mad. If you feel yourself getting mad, you gotta stop for a second. You gotta hear out the entire joke before you judge, okay? This is a true story. I went out one night after a show with two girls that I met at the show, and one of the girls was fat, one of the girls was skinny, okay? Fat girl was into me. She's throwing me vibes. And, you know, I just wasn't into her. She's a nice girl. I just wasn't into her. But I was into the skinny girl. So I'm like setting them up, knocking them down, the skinny girl, right? I'm on my game, okay? And just as I'm about to close, right, what happens? Fat girl grabs skinny girl's hand and goes, "We're leaving!" And I go, I'm just about to fuck your friend. It's this close. Don't do anything rash, please. Because you know how when you're about to close, it's like handling nitroglycerin. You're like, don't fucking blow this, dude. We're right there. Yeah. So fat girl grabs the girl's arm again, and she goes, "You're not doing anything with her. You and all men are scum. And furthermore, I'm going on Facebook tonight.
Winter
And I'm writing on there that you're a shitty comedian. And that nobody should buy your stupid comedy album."
We held out as long as we could.
And they leave.
It's inevitable that Phoenix will collapse.
I know that the tale of the fat girl cock block is a timeless one. It's been passed down generation to generation for centuries. All right, it's like the Arthur legend or Robin Hood or something like that. But this pisses me off. What she did pissed me off, because what she did was selfish, okay? Look, it's this simple. You chose a certain body type, you gotta take the hits that come along with that shit once in a while, okay? You can't get mad at me for not leapfrogging over your friend to get a shot at your Michelin Man physique right now. All right, that's not my fault. You can't walk around like, "I'm gonna eat all the egg sandwiches." But everybody better act like I didn't eat all the egg sandwiches. Fuck you, you ate all the egg sandwiches. And look, I know weight can be genetic, all right? I know weight can be genetic. Sometimes it's not your fault. But just because you got dealt a shitty genetic hand in life doesn't give you carte blanche to be an asshole to everybody about it, okay? And before anybody starts to judge me, I got nothing against fat girls. I fuck them all the time, okay? I like them just swell. I'm
I'm not saying this girl doesn't deserve a little bit of dick in her life. She
Winter
does.
hasn't officially arrived.
And God bless her heart, maybe she gets a good amount. But what she's doing is she's letting that dick travel up to her ego to make her think she's a piece of ass when she's not. That's not fair to everybody else, okay? Look, I managed to get laid too, all right? And I managed to get laid by girls that are way hotter than my league. I don't know how I do it. I weasel my way in. All right? But I know what I am. It's a fucking horror show under here. I got tits, I got a gut, I got too much hair on my body, I have the posture of an earthworm. It's fucking horrible. All right? I don't let pussy go to my head. All right? Look, here's a table of attractive girls right here. If I had a six-way with all of you tonight, you don't think I'd be walking on cloud nine? Of course I would. But if tomorrow night I was hanging out with the guys from Twilight, okay?
Talking about game shows, I like watching them. And my favorite part is the beginning when the contestants come out and, tell you a little bit about themselves. It's like their only real moment. And sometimes they have something interesting to say, and the host never asks a follow-up question. It just kills me. Number one, tell us about yourself. My name is Eugene. I'm a scientist. I'm very close to isolating a gene. If I'm successful, I'll be able to cure every disease known to man. All right, ready to spin the wheel? You don't want to hit a zonko or you're going to hear this. How about you, number two?